Hello viewers and welcome. Adam here. Another war video for you today, Season 61, War 9. First fight here is going to be Vox against Yelena Belova. There's strike, counter, combat power rate, and an auto block node. Auto block node doesn't matter when you have Vox and you use a power start 1. To be completely honest, I kind of misread the strike counter node. I didn't pay super close attention to it and how exactly it worked and how the charges reset. So I didn't really think the strike counters would just be on me the entire fight, and they are. So after my initial couple specials here, that first one with the power start, and then I'm going to get one here, pretty sure my combat power rate at this point is kind of screwed. So yeah, it's going to be mostly this degen and then basic attacks. At this point, I was feeling confident in that special 2 dex, so I went ahead and just pushed her to special 2. As this fight goes on, though, I know it looks like she's almost half dead, but it's going to take quite a while from here because I have only basic attacks. And of course, Yelena turns off fury effects from every character whoever fights her passively for no reason. So it's going to be kind of a slog to get through the rest of this. I'm going to base special 1s for the rest of it because, you know, I don't know, fingers getting tired. I wasn't super confident in that special 2 dex after that first one. So here she's an elimination. So I just want to make sure I'm hitting into her block to try to take that shield down. And if I do hit her at any point, to use only mediums, except for now. So after her special 1, as long as she has that impact, that blue passive that's ticking away there, you can't even hit her with medium. So I was really hoping that she didn't like do one of those things where, you know, the AI lets you intercept them in the one moment you do not want to intercept them. Luckily that didn't happen. But yeah, the rest of this, I don't think she goes into elimination again in this fight. But the next about minute or so of this is just going to be basic attacks, taking down the last bit of her health here. So I'm going to go ahead and shut up and give you that wonderfully exciting viewing experience. Alright, wake up. For anyone who dozed off there, wake up. We're back for the next fight here. So this is a Vox versus Lumatrix on node 19. There's really nothing going on in the node here. Vox doesn't really activate the energy damage part of the node. Nothing really going on. Once again, I'm going to start with a power start 1 because I actually had to use another boost because that last fight took so long. I'm going to use a power start 1 here just because, again, got to get the vigilance up. So my last few wars, I've fought Vox on a stun immune node, and I'll tell you what, Vox is a lot. I'm sorry, Lumatrix. I fought Lumatrix on a stun immune node with Vox, and he's a lot easier when you can stun him. It really makes getting up to that special 2 super easy. So I'm just going to go ahead and consume my degens there just to get some intensifies. As long as you alternate specials, you're not going to lose that vigilance. As long as you're only using special 1 to consume your degen, so that's kind of a way to keep both of those utilities there. Don't want to punish that, or else he'll evade. Okay, so he's already a little under half, going much faster than the last fight. This is how a war fight probably should be. I can throw another special 2 here. Oh, I probably just didn't want to push his power too high, so I I probably should just throw it. I don't really know what I'm waiting for. I'm just going to bait that special from him. Yeah, there you go. I'm super cautious with power for some reason. I mean, in this case, that was kind of silly to wait for that, but there you go. Lumatrix down. Pretty clean fight there. I've gotten pretty good at fighting Lumatrix. I still don't really enjoy it, but gotten good at it. More comfortable, I should say. Next fight here is a node 28 Rintrah versus one of my favorite champions in the game, Overseer. I am so happy when I have the chance to bring this guy to war. He's not the greatest Battlegrounds champion in most metas, so I don't get to use him as much as I want, but when there's an opportunity, I really enjoy it. So here we go. Rintrah's going to be getting some healing throughout this fight. He's going to try to nullify me, which only serves to kind of overcharge Overseer, get me those cosmic charges faster. Okay, now one thing I did want to be careful of here, I'm going to go ahead and explain this. I'm dumping Special 1, just for anyone who doesn't really play Overseer. I'm dumping Special 1 there because if I activate a special with 3 or more of those cosmic charges, it puts me into my cosmic mode. I really want to do that at 6 charges, because that's like the most fury, the biggest fury, best damage. So I didn't want to throw Special 2 under 6, so I just kind of dumped power. Yeah, that's what I did there. Here, I threw that right away because I didn't want to have Neutralize on me. Obviously, I got it from the last hit there. But by pushing him above a bar of power there, pushing Rintrah above with just a heavy, so one single hit, I really cut down on the chances that he would apply a Neutralize to me, if that makes sense. So obviously Rintrah has a chance to neutralize. Overseer doesn't have any protection on that in his base kit, so I really wanted that Fury. It's a massive Fury. That's kind of what I worked for 6 charges for, 6 cosmic charges. And yeah, when you got the Fury, Rintrah goes down while you're explaining a little bit of how to play Overseer. So there you go, that fight is in the bin. Next fight here, 41 Solvarch. I'm taking this with Galan, so I'm just kind of reading the notes here. Power focus. I really don't know much about Solvarch, and for that matter, I'm not the world's best Galan expert. So I'm just going to kind of do normal Galan things here. Try to stay fairly aggressive to avoid the root. Try to bait out Special 1s and get hit by them every time so that I slow my ramp down. That's super cool. Yeah, I'm trying to bait Special 1s because I had to read Solvarch's kit a couple times before this. And every time he throws Special 1, like, it does something with his modes and it kind of makes him alternate, and when he goes from one to the other or one of them or something, he gets armor ups. I guess that's the only part I really care about. Maybe I have to do more energy damage. I don't know. I'm kind of noticing that he's not doing a ton of armor ups here, but I don't know. That was my idea. But Special 2 from him doesn't really serve to help me, I didn't think. So yeah, I'm just building up my charges, throwing Special 1s. I didn't want to put the Incinerate on him because I thought that he like did something nasty with energy damage. I wasn't really sure, but I'm just kind of building up as many buffs as I can here. I've noticed that I'm capped out on one of my resistance buffs there, so I might as well just go into harvest here. I'm kind of limited on how many buffs I can build at this point. So almost 900 with just Special 1s there. Took him down pretty low. So at this point, I see that I can just kind of do a little bit of repeat of that. Once I get the Striker up, I can pretty much finish this fight, and I don't know why I keep doing that. Yeah, so I'm going to throw one more Special 1. I couldn't knock down there because I didn't have my 100 charges, but yeah, nothing too bad's going to happen here. I just got to get one parry in and get a heavy, and then it's over. So okay, and there goes this Solvarch. Okay, so we got one more. I probably could play it a lot better. Like I said, not the world's best Galan player, but I really like him. Next fight is my last fight with Overseer this war, and my last fight with a rank 3 Overseer. I rank 4'd him immediately after this war. Because again, he's one of my favorite champs. Probably after Prowler, maybe my second favorite. I don't know, definitely top 5. I like Overseer a lot. So this is the node 44. I've done Lumatrix on this node a few times. This is the stun immune, poison, rupture, hazard shift. So Overseer, being immune to poison, obviously, that's super good for him. It's going to supercharge him quite a lot with the cosmic charges there. So I'm going to have no problem at all getting to my full 6 charges. Okay. Overseer is a fantastic Zola counter because, as you can see here, his heavy counter is extremely reliable. I don't think I've ever been tagged by the heavy. You know, some champions, it like depends on what attack Zola throws first, and that just gets really confusing for me. Even Beta Ray Bill, who has the built-in, you know, unstoppable protection, that's cool, but sometimes he gets clipped, depending on the attack. But for Overseer, I've never been clipped. Not saying it can't happen, but a single dashback and a heavy, like, as far as I can remember, works 100% of the time. It's pretty cool. So, also, when you hit a defender during their heavy animation, or punish it, you do extra retaliation burst damage with Overseer, just part of his kit. So, yeah, it's just the way you want to play Zola, the way you can heavy counter him, it all just kind of plays into Overseer's kit, and just lets you do pretty cool burst damage. Okay, and if Zola was not stun immune, I could kind of do more of the Overseer rotation of spamming special ones and strikers, and really taking out the vast majority of his health in one cosmic mode. But stun immune kind of interrupts that a little bit, but it's still, there's really no risk here. I just throw a lot of heavies, and if he ever, whenever I have the chance, I want to heavy punish. That's kind of the best way for Overseer to do damage in this fight anyways against Zola, so I'm just doing that a lot. Whether it's Rupture or not, I don't really care, because it's only one hit. Yeah, so you can kind of see a big chunk every time I get the retaliation. That's what a Sig 200 Overseer does. He's very cool. I'm just going to bait out this other special one here. Yeah, pretty repetitive somewhat. I mean, it would be a boring fight if I didn't just really like playing this champion. But yeah, there's not a ton going on. It's just do a lot of heavy punishes, bait a lot of special ones. I'm sure I probably could have survived a special 2 from Zola, probably multiple special 2s from Zola, but yeah, why do that when I can just do this over and over? Okay. So yeah, that's about it for this war. I'm going to be wrapping this one up here in a couple more hits. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back with the next war shortly, featuring a rank 4 Overseer. Spoiler alert. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and take care.